5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Turntables activated. Get ready.
The most versatile hip-hop radio station in the world.
You can talk about us, but you can't talk without us. Phenomenal radio. We are what radio should be. You could listen to one of those other stations, but what would your friends think?
Holy where'd you find this?
You're locked into the number one online radio station.
Here we go! It's not that your radio sounds strange. You just found the station that plays what you like.
Phenomenal radio.
Radio just got a lot more fun. Thanks for listening.
Phenomenal Radio, PhenomRadio.com, the most versatile hip-hop station in the world, where we take the power of the industry and put it in the hands of the independent. I am your brother at Slate Stone Music anywhere online. Make sure you follow one of our hashtags, which have been created over 15 years. Hashtag Indie Advancement, hashtag Phenom Radio, hashtag the 1000 Network, and you will find us. Again, I am your brother at Slate Stone Music, in here with my brothers and a phenomenal guest who we're going to get to real quick. But until then, I'm going to throw it to DJ Despair. He's going to throw it to James to introduce our honorary guest on today.
Well, you guys are tuning in so many times now. The same repetitive thing. DJ Despair, CEO, Street Killers Entertainment, Canada renowned DJ, worldwide known DJ on different platforms worldwide, such as Phenom Radio, Nerd DJs, and Rough Riders. And I'm just happy to be here. Dick James.
You muted, brother. You muted.
Peace and love and light to everybody that's checking in. We're back again, back to back, not only with another beautiful young woman, but our second beautiful young woman. This is the first time we've done this since we've been up and running on the platform, and it was particularly scheduled for that reason. We want to show that phenomenon power and the diversity that we have on our platform. I am Timo James, co-partner of Phenomenal KPTX Digital Broadcasters, the most diverse radio station on the planet. I am the CEO and founder of the Industry Plug magazine, and today, our most beautiful, illustrious, when them boots get to talking, walk your walk, propane, eat your cake and eat it too. I mean, the list goes on and on. But today we have the one and only Brei Carter. How you doing today, Brei?
You know what? I am freaking amazing. I'm just amazing. If I were doing any better, I don't know what I would do with myself. I'm feeling good right now. I'm road tripping and I'm in my happy place. I'm going to just say that. You know, anytime on the road, traveling, getting it in, doing what God has given you and blessed you to do, doing that music on the road. Yeah, I'm feeling pretty good right now. I'm a little tired, but I'm feeling real good.
Indeed.
No diggity, no doubt.
Indeed. Well, again, we appreciate you for tapping in with us and sharing your time and Jules with us. We want to, where I want to start with you, Brei, is to ask you, when did you recognize your gift with music and how did your path begin?
You know what? That is a great question. So I started singing when I was a little girl in a church choir back in Louisiana. I didn't find my voice though, because I come from a long line of singers. And when I say actually not singers, some singers, I can sing, they can sing. So back in 2014, when my biological father passed away, just realized just how precious life is. And if there's something you want to do in life, you need to go for it. You can't sit around and wait for somebody to create that table or give something to you. You got to get out there and make it happen for yourself. And in 2014 is when my journey officially started on this career music path.
Yes, ma'am. Now, coming from the church background, being around a lot of singers, and rest in peace to your father. But when you started the music, how did you choose which genre and lane or style of music you were going to make?
You know what? You got a ton of good questions. You starting off the bat real good. So first of all, I didn't choose. It chose me. It's my lifestyle, the storytelling, what have you. I grew up in the country. I mean, it's my lifestyle, and it just kind of I gravitated towards it. Although I grew up listening to country, gospel, soul, listening to some rock, some R&B, some blues. So the whole gamut of music I grew up listening to. But country was just, and hence country soul was just who I was, and I was just country soul just came out eventually.
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. Now, when you write music and writing some of your music that I've heard, the Boots Talking specifically, which we'll play today, um, when you write your music, do you write it yourself? Do you have additional writers? How does that process work for you when you're creating?
For sure, for sure. So yes, I do a lot of co-writes. I sometimes write by myself, but Boots get to talk, and I got to tell you the story about that one.
Okay.
Initially, so the shell of it, most of it was done except for a small portion of it. My brother Electro had this song. He just knew it was for somebody else initially. When God blessed us to become brothers and sisters, he kind of pitched it to me. He's like, okay. He was like, no, this your song. We got together, tweaked it, wrote the rest of the song for me, and then he produced it. So I got to give a lot of that credit, Boots, to get to talking to him. You know, I had a little bit of penmanship in that one too. But yeah, and normally it's whatever I'm feeling. I'm more of a lyricist than I am hearing the melody. So sometimes I do need that co-writer to come on in there and then kind of give me the melody to kind of put it together.
Yes, ma'am. Shout out to Electro, you know what I mean, for the record, and shout out to the creator for bringing you all together to create this moment right now. How was it listening to the finished product in the studio after creating the record? Is the first part of the question, and then second, when did you first be like, wow, from the reaction of the reception of the record?
So for that particular record, it felt good in the studio. I'm like, okay. I'm like, this is kind of different. It wasn't what I had typically done. And when we sat down and got finished doing the instrumentation of it, it was kind of like, we need to make sure we're bringing some of that Louisiana, some of that Mississippi in this stuff. So literally, when all of that came together and I heard it, I'm like, oh wow, it's kind of different. But you know what, brother? God makes no mistake. You're here for a reason, and we recorded this song for a reason. Hey, I'm riding with you. You my day one. Let's get it going. And as a result, I mean, it's just been, I'm not going to say overwhelming. It's just been a wonderful feeling in the fact that we're creating music that makes people feel good. It's happy music. It's enough hurt and heartache that's going on in the world. We need more happy, uplifting songs. And I hear people, even though the song's been out a year, we haven't even scratched the surface of working this song. This is one of those songs that prayerfully is going to transcend the um the the time, so to speak. So it's just gonna go on and on and on and live long, way after Brei Carter's that left this earth. I hope that people are still enjoying it when I'm gone someday. Um, but just listening to it, I'm like, this is what needed to be done. So I'm happy and I'm all for it.
Yes, ma'am. And I do want to, I guess you could say, co-sign or second that the record is a good record. And I'm not just saying that because you're our guest. I don't say that on everybody's records. It's a good record. It sticks. It's in the brain, like where I can hear the I can hear what you're saying, but I don't know it word for word. But it's a good record. That guitar definitely sticks. That dun, 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 that all that what I mean is a dope record, and it starts swirling ideas in my head. But my next question is, what I know you said you wanted to transcend time and it to go on after you even transition. But while you're here on this earth, where do you see the record going, and what's your aim and purpose for the record? Where would you eventually like to see it while you're able to see it physically?
For sure, everywhere. I want to see it at Boot Barn. I want to see it in the boot stores. I want to see black, white, red, whatever, all colors doing it, young and old. I want them to learn that dance, Boots get to talking. And I just want to see it at the cookouts. I want to see it, at the award shows. Winning an award someday. I want to hear it, on a commercial. Just wherever God can take it. I mean, I want to get to the masses because I do know overall the song makes people happy and it makes them feel good. I've heard people at this girl, your song is living rent free in my head. So that's kind of a good feeling when you got your song, your music is living rent free in somebody's head. So I kind of like that, and I just want to see it everywhere, and I just want to continue to push it and tour with it and just make people feel good just by hearing that beat.
Yes, ma'am, and it's gonna happen indeed. We're gonna play the record, and when we get back, I'm going to throw it to DJ Despair, and we'll talk a little bit about the record, and then we'll throw it to James. But right now, we are about to play this record from our guest, Brei Carter, and it's Boots Talking, and it sounds something like this.
Hey, yo, Brei!
Hey!
Let's take them back to Louisiana. Come on, let's go!
Flipping boots, kids and talking, baby. Talking, baby. All night long.
Let's go now.
Wanna hear some hands clapping, boots yapping. Get off that wall. Let's have a ball. Well, move it to the right. Move it to the left. Don't see no one ask some soul. Last few steps. Flipping boots, kids and talking, baby. Talking, baby. All night long. Let's have a ball. Well.
Hey, yo, Brei! Let them know.
Down up in the dirty, you get showered with love. Down to have the time of your life. Pour another shot before we cut up some rust. Who's in charge of music tonight? Uncle Eddie gon' grill, ain't no eating until Auntie Rosie come in the house. Loudon fills in the bag, grab your boots in your hand. You know we're about to turn this thing out. Well, living boots isn't talking, baby.
Let them talk.
All night long. Wanna hear some hands clapping, boots yapping. Get off that wall. Let's have a ball. Well, move it to the right. Move it to the left. Don't see no one ask some soul. Last few steps. Living boots isn't talking, baby. All night long. Let's have a ball. Well.
Hey, yo, Brei! Hey, now break it down.
Party gets to jumping cause we're shaking and we're stopping. When you're here, get to running to the dance floor high. Been waiting all week just to hear your boots speak. While you're trying to whisper now, put your hands in the sky. Time to 9 to 5 cause we all just surviving. If you ain't stop your line, gon' have a good time. The boots get to scooting with the days it gets to drinking. Now cowboys, women, grab a drink and on high. Down in the south, we get litty. Nothing like a good time with family. If we start fighting, it's ending friendly. Just another good time in New Orleans. Living blues, kids and talking, baby. All night long, all night long. Wanna hear some hands clapping, boots yapping.
I ain't yapping yet now.
Get off that wall. Let's have a ball. Well, move it to the right. Move it to the left. Don't see no one asking so. Last few steps. Living blues, kids and talking, baby.
Hey, y'all been talking now. Come on,
All
come on.
night long. Let's have a ball. Well. Louisiana in the house. Look, Cajun, baby. We good. We out.
Peace. What's good? I'm Timo James, co-partner of Phenomenal Radio, KPTX Digital Broadcasters, the most diverse radio station on the planet. CEO, founder of the Industry Plug magazine. And if you want to broadcast or advertise to our millions of listeners worldwide, simple. Contact us, 803-420-3004. Set up your interview, and we will take care of you. We will make sure you get seen and heard to our illustrious followers and audience around the world. Until then, thank you. Look to hear from you soon. Phenomenal Radio. Peace.
Global Audio Forensics, we just heard Brei Carter, Boots Talking, live on the stream. And before I throw it to DJ Despair, that organ in there, like I didn't hear the organ until now, you know what I mean, toward the end. And then I heard whoever in there talking say, take them to church. You know what I mean? Did y'all play that organ live in there? Or was there any live production done on this record?
Yeah, there was a lot of live production done, a lot of it. So it was just only the scratch, but yeah, it was a lot of live instrumentation done on this album.
Indeed. DJ Disparis on you, brother.
I just felt like I didn't even know how to like either line dance or feel the Holy Spirit all at the same time. Like it was just like it was so much at once. I was just happy. Like I loved it. Like what you just did there changed my whole mind state on like gospel and hip and like country and line dance and all in one, like the two-step. I didn't know whether the two-step or shuffle at the same time. It was dope. Like that, I love that. Like, how do you feel when you put something like that together when you're sitting in the studio?
Good. I feel really good, and I think that when you put something like this together, because people don't know what you're going to come out with and what have you, I just think this song, this record, has totally shocked and surprised a lot of people because they didn't know what I was capable of. But they see Brei Carter coming now, so this song makes me feel amazing, and I'm like, Lord, I'm just letting him lead in everything, in the direction from the production of the songs and coming out. And I know that it's gonna be something that's great. But this song is just it's everything to me. I mean, a lot of people they don't even know how to do the dance, and they're like, "Oh my goodness, Boots!" And when people see me now, the only thing they can say is Boots start singing, Boots get the talking. That's all they know. When them Boots get the talking, they don't know the rest. They just start singing when them Boots get the talking.
Like you took like that like the like from the original Boots Away for Talking, you know, you hear that stuff and you got that simple disco beat thing and all stuff. And then this is just like you amped up the disco, took everything out of it and just said, listen, we gonna hold down right now. And this is gonna be a great time. So I appreciate the track and I appreciate you done with it. Everything from the rhythms to the different instruments to everything that just sounded so like I felt it. Like I got mesmerized in it. And I don't really listen to a lot of that because there's a lot of it that's like repetitive, like repetitive with the chanting and the different things and the stuff. And some people try to overdo it, trying to cross over in the gospel and like that life, like that spirit. And you just brought that out in there, and I really appreciate you for that. That's a really amazing song. So with the two-step era like being heavy now, have you been getting more like people like doing the dances at your events and stuff and shows?
Oh, for sure. So we were in Houston at Texas Southern University yesterday representing Women's History Month, and then they had Ocean Soul from the Beyonce Bowl, how that all came together with them being on the field with the band performing with her in Summer Bowl. And I got a chance to do it then, and just seeing everyone, some of the people performing and what have you, even had Mr. TSU on stage performing the dance with us. So that was really cool. And then the second event we had, I got an opportunity to teach them, and then the entire club, the entire venue was doing the dance. So yeah, it was pretty amazing. So I love it. I'm here for it. I think dance. You forget about your problems and you're just on the dance floor. You're just moving. But I like what you said, how sometimes it makes you feel like you want to go to church, go here and go there. It just, you kind of forget about things, and it just puts you in that space that you want to be in where you feel happy and good.
We need more music like this because a lot of people are so stuck in this world with negativity. We need more feel-good music and dancing. Like I would love to see this on another scale and see how it goes out from here because if this is what you got going on, I can't wait to hear what else you have going on. And I really appreciate doing this interview with you.
Me as well, DJ Despair. Thank you.
Well, I'm in Canada, right? So I'm like, there's a country feel out here. There's a gospel feel and all stuff, but it's not like the same like you got in the U.S. So when I get the opportunity to be around a lot of people like you, especially in this industry, it makes me feel good because I get to experience things I never get to really experience, right? So soon enough, I'll be out there to come and see that firsthand, or even bring you out here to come and do that. So,
I would love both, honestly. And you know what, DJ Despair, we need people like you as artists, as independents. We can't make it without you guys spinning our records and putting it out there. So I'm gonna be one of the first to say it. I'm pretty sure you hear it all the time, but I'm gonna say it anyway. Thank you. We need the support. we do. I mean, it takes a village to make things happen. So
Oh
I
yeah.
thank you for being a part of my village, allowing me to be a part of yours and put this music getting out there.
Hey, I'm just happy just to have the opportunity to hear this music and critique it on a proper scale because I hear a lot of like people doing gospel and stuff, but their heart may seem like it's in it, but their spirit is not bringing out the joyness in the music. You know what I mean? So to see your love for it and the way you like you could hear it in your music, especially talking to you right now, you could understand that you're a genuine person and you believe in what you're putting out there. So that's where I like more than ever. Because people who don't stand by their music, it doesn't make sense to me.
I agree. So thank you.
Welcome. Timo.
Yeah, welcome again. Thank you for coming on. Um, yeah, you've ignited urban music, no matter which genre you're representing out of, because you represent out about three or four or five or six or seven, eight genres, ain't you?
You hear a lot of that. I love the fact that that is a crossover song, and it can touch, like I said earlier, it can touch a lot of different people, regardless of your color, your race, or where you grew up, where you came from. And it's evident when we see, the steppers doing the dance. We see the line dancers. We see all people. We see kids doing it. We see older people doing it, and wanting to learn it and be a part of the movement that we have going on with it.
Yeah, the one of the most phenomenal aspects of the song is that it allows you to uniquely be Brei Carter.
Yes,
The
thank you. That is
character,
the goal.
the personality, the energetic being. I mean, yo, it's hard to have a song from a new, totally unrecognized artist come up in a genre of music that we really haven't tapped into since we don't recall when. We don't recall when Charlie Pride really was doing his thing because that was a little bit ahead of a majority of our times. You're reminding of us of Roberta Flack. You understand what I'm saying?
Thank you. That's a huge compliment.
Absolutely. It's like you're about to be another greatest of our time because every so often that's what happens. And this is that time and that era. Your music is about to be timeless. You're a timeless and a revolutionized artist.
Thank you. Thank you.
Absolutely. Yeah. Um, so what do you have coming up tonight?
Tonight we have Country in Color, which is a platform for all people of color, no matter what, to get, we say genre bending or blending, where you take country and maybe country soul and maybe country and blues and country and rock and different things, and it gives other people that may not have a voice out of Nashville, Music City, to be able to perform their music, original, authentic music. And we're doing that. So I'm also not only performing tonight, but I'm also hosting the event. So the goal is for me to be the face of Country in Color.
That's a great look because you do that boldly and beautifully. So what you're saying is I'm coming in Nashville in the next couple of hours and I'm about to get my top blown. That's basically what you're
Oh,
saying to
for
me.
sure, for sure, definitely, most definitely. You're gonna be surprised, but it's gonna be a great surprise. You're gonna have a good time.
I look forward to it because we're in a circle and we're in a circle of some of the artists that are familiar with us, like Bubba James. He just so happened to have my last name, and I'm almost certain we're related because my father um, has a lot of family in North Carolina. So I'm almost certain because that name James, it doesn't come by way of many. And I look forward to seeing him tonight. He's pretty dope too. He's a energetic version of Bree Carter because you
I
guys'
love it.
energy is on an enormous level. And shout out to Electro Horse too, man. Hey, look, man, yo, you add a different derivative to that song. It's like rest in peace to Fat Man Scoop because you sound like you could be the version of Fat Man Scoop on a country urban whatever other type of genre you want to attribute to the record, because she's tapping into everything. She just so happened to be urban. There is no genre that you can't get into, and I do mean that literally, because whatever it is, you're bringing the soul and the country version of that. This is a first, and I want to say this to you. I am so honored to have you on our show. Can we hear another record, Slate Stone, the great doctor?
Indeed, we are definitely going to tap into another record, and I just want to put this out there in the universe again. Not that it needs me to put it out there, because the gift is the creators and yours on your own. But I see this record doing all that, breaking all those barriers, being top this. I can see you visually in my mind, like doing the shows, the billboards, the concerts, even like you said, Electro. Who produced it? I heard his voice in the background, giving them commands and hey, it's A1, man. I think the record it's an honor. So I believe you're on the right path, and I think that the favor of the universe is with you, and that's what I want to see. I want to be like, yeah, man, that record is dope. But we're gonna hop into this next record called Cake. Tell us a little bit about it. What should the listeners expect?
A female anthem. You let them know, honey. Not today. You ain't getting your cake and eating it too. You have to make up your mind and figure out what you want to do, because we're not doing that today. That's what it's about. You want your cake and eat it too? You better think twice, baby.
Indeed. Here it is. Sounds something like this.
Now listen here, Michael. I've been dealing with you for so long. I mean, so long. You know what I'm talking about. I just can't keep quiet no more. And I don't care who knows. You want your cake, you need it too. Acting all sweet when the taste is so crude. You want your cake, you need it too. Baby, we're too grown to both play the fool. Every other minute we're fighting and fussing, throwing all our love in the air. I know you're sick and tired and your mama don't like me, but you can tell her husband I don't care. So please, baby, please just stop your pretending like your heart's all mine. I could swim the ocean, discover hidden treasures, but you still wouldn't be satisfied till it's dry. You want your cake, you need it too. Acting all sweet when the taste is so crude. You want your cake, you need it too. Baby, we're too grown to both play the fool. Now I can buy you every car on the lot, but your plot won't stop to drive me crazy. You did work my nerves over time after time. Now I'm wondering when Cupid's gonna pay me. So please, baby, please just stop your pretending like your heart's all mine. Now you're counting down the stolen pennies and pounds. Hell, I don't know why I even tried. So goodbye. You want your cake, you need it too. Acting all sweet when the taste is so good.
the most versatile hip hop radio station in the world. Phenomenal Radio.
Indeed, indeed. We just heard Brei Carter, Cake, live on Global Audio Forensics, Phenom Radio, the most versatile hip hop station in the world. How was it creating that record, Brei? What's your aim for that record? How did it come about? What was the evolution of it? Let us know a little bit about it.
Okay, I got it. First of all, giving honor and credit to God first and foremost. After that, my brother Electro, right now, he definitely has his hands in it. I mean, not only is he an artist as well, but he's a producer, and then he's a great writer too. So I can't take all credit for that. Yeah, we have great chemistry when we go in the studio, when we start writing down and we start putting songs and music together.
That's dope. That's dope. Shout out to Electro again.
It was, and it was, yes, and this one was leaning more into country soul, but a little bit of that southern soul too, adding that flair to it. So I wanted to get into that southern soul feel too with this song.
Yeah, y'all did a great job, no doubt. Shout out to you again, Electro Horse. That's awesome, man. You're going up too as far as a pioneer and an engineer and a producer. Your production is crazy. It's straight bananas, man. It's a hell of a collaboration right there. Anime know we like that cake, and we gonna eat it too.
Right, indeed. It's dope record, great record again. Before you get out of here, we know you're on the road. I do see you being the face of, you said Color and Country. What is it called again?
Country and Color.
Country and Color. I don't know what it is, but if they don't make you the face of it, I'm putting it out there. It's like, hey, they got a jewel. They got royalty coming to there tonight. And I mean that honestly, because the Boots record is, to me, it feels like it's already everywhere around the world. Like wow, like that's where it belongs. But let us know about your show tonight, and then also let people know where they can tap into you and what you got going on anywhere online.
BreiCarter.com. That's BreiCarter. BreiCarter.com on all platforms. You can stream and listen to my music. YouTube, also Instagram, TikTok, across the entire board. It's just Brei Carter, BreiCarter. Follow me, love, like, subscribe, download, get you some merch. You know, hit that click button and order your little something.
Indeed. Well, again, thank you for your time. DJ Despair, you got anything else? Dick James, you got anything else?
I just love it.
Despair.
I just love everything I've heard, and even that last track just reminded me of like that doo-wop, like I don't even know how to put it. It's just I just love what you're doing. I can't wait to see what else is going on, and I'm very happy to do this with you, and like blessings and God bless on your travels and everything that you're going to do for now. And Dick James, you better have a lot of video of what's going on at that party tonight, man. I need to see that. I need to see you dancing too to the boot scoot. Let's do
that. I believe that's what's gonna happen. It's been beautiful since last night and this morning. You know, a lot of times it begins like it's going to end. I made it to Huntsville. We've had 2 successful back-to-back interviews. I'm on my way to Nashville. I'm looking forward to it. I know it's going to be incredible. A quick public service announcement. Shout out to my partner, Dr. Slay Stone, and I. Been working while our partner, DJ Despair, has been on tour over in Canada. And we've been able to join one of the biggest platforms in Southern Soul and urban music, period, that's throughout the whole entire South. The Urban Influencer. We just, got notification the other day, and it has agreed to allow us to come on board and be an influencer through Phenomenal Radio. So, Brei, it's looking like we're going to be able to make that impact that we desire, along with yourself and a few other artists, because I've been paying attention since we started Audio Forensics. we've been bringing some of the most phenomenal artists and their music on our platforms. And these are the artists that we're going to spearhead on Urban Influencer and all of the other subsidiaries. So shout out to my brothers and shout out to you, Brei Carter. Travel safe, and I look forward to seeing you later on. We're going to turn it up.
Indeed. All right. Until next time, we're about to play this Propane record. Brei Carter, travel safe. You and Electro. Again, thank you for your time. Have a great show. Until next time, we out. Peace.
I appreciate you guys. Thank you.
Yes, ma'am.
Some girls start with big old dreams that don't always come true. A million stars live in the sky that don't always shine through. But I'm the one that stares at life with fearless eyes, because I know that like a light to a can of fresh gasoline, this thing's about to blow. Cause I'm the battery that charges up when most deplete, the cavalry that rushes in when men retreat. I'm the flame and the fuel, and I bring the heat. So if you forget my name, call me Propane. Call me Propane. Call me Propane. Some girls crash like ocean waves, some rolling like the tide. Others hide like valleys low, some stand up tall and high. Well, I'm the one that rises like an eagle flies, so majestic when it soars, and like a blaze of fire and smoke, just watch that thing explode. Cause I'm the battery that charges up when most deplete, the cavalry that rushes in when men retreat. I'm the flame and the fuel, and I bring the heat. Don't forget my name. I'm the match that ignites the embers of your heart. Leave it up to me, all it takes is a spark. I go out with a bang, I'm a work of art. So don't forget my name. Cause I'm the battery that charges up when most deplete, the cavalry that rushes in when men retreat. I'm the flame and the fuel, and I bring the heat. Don't forget my name. I'm the match that ignites the embers of your heart. Leave it up to me, all it takes is a spark. I go out with a bang, I'm a work of art. So don't forget my name, call me Propane.
The most versatile hip-hop radio station in the world. Phenomenal Radio.